Greetings and most humble salutations. My name is Brandon Buie, and I'm your host. Welcome to another episode of The Final Buzzer. I missed you guys. I told you I'd be back next week. I told you I didn't know about the time, but hey, we're here. I missed y'all, man. I see you in the back over there. I see you, and you. It's good to see y'all. We got a lot of things to cover today, man. So I don't want to waste time. Let's just jump straight into it. Alcorn has a big weekend coming up, man. A lot of our sports teams are going to be involved in so many things. So yeah, let's get into these announcements. On April 4th, 2025, which is this Friday coming, at the time that this video was recorded, the women's and men's track team will be going up against Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, at Southern's hometown. The time is still to be decided. They haven't decided on a time yet. So hopefully we will have more updates on that. And the softball team will be going up against the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff in Pine Bluff, Arkansas at 3 p.m. And the baseball team will be facing Texas Southern here in Norman at Alcorn State, hometown. And that game will be at 6 p.m. And that Saturday following, on April 5th, 2025, the men's and women's tennis team will be going up against Hines Community College in Vicksburg, Mississippi. Both games are scheduled for 11 a.m., so prayers to both of those teams. The softball team will also be going up against Arkansas Pine Bluff again in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. They will have two games this time. The first game will be at 1 p.m. and the second game will be at 3 p.m. And the baseball team will have another showing against Texas Southern at home in Alcorn at 2 p.m. So prayers to all of the teams involved. Prayers to everybody that is going to be playing. We wish you safe travels. We wish you a good game. And as always, may the best everyone win. The best everyone win. So next up we have the NFL's new rule. But before we get into that, I want to cut to commercial break because I really want to give my thoughts on this new rule that they decided to implement. So we'll have that and more when we return.
Some names immediately evoke an uncommon sense of family, an unmistakable sense of character, an undeniable sense of legacy. Always. Where trailblazers and innovators chart new paths of possibility. Where academic rigor empowers the strength of character to lead with knowledge and integrity. It's a name that harkens back to over 150 years of truly making a difference in our world. Always Alcorn. We always believe in the power of curiosity. Our students don't just study, they reimagine possibilities. Every moment is an invitation to explore, to challenge, to transform how the world understands knowledge. Within our College of Arts and Sciences, discovery meets transformation. Your breakthrough starts here. Always mentoring, always connected, always Alcorn.
And welcome back. We are back from commercial. Let's get straight into the NFL's new rules. So apparently, as announced yesterday, starting with the 2025 season, the NFL will primarily use, quote, Sony's Hawkeye virtual measurement technology to measure the line to gain. So basically, when, say, it's third down or third down and one, fourth down and one, and they have 1 yard to go, and they run the ball up the middle, but they can't tell if they made it to the first down line or not. So they usually bring out the chains to measure the thing. They usually bring out the chains. The referees will bring out the chains, and they'll measure the ball based on where they think the ball was. It was an estimated guess based off where the replay shows that the ball was. But now they've decided to switch to technology, which in my humble, the most humble way possible, in my opinion, it's not a bad idea. But I just feel, why can't we do both? I feel like we could do both. I feel like we could have the technology measurement and the referees measurement. I feel like it would be good to have both opinions and both eyes. Depending just on technology, I don't know, man. Technology shows its man-made side quite often. So if it's high tech, it's less likely to happen, but it can happen. And it just might happen on a playoff game or the Super Bowl or the wild card. You never know. So I feel like it would have been better if they would have decided on getting the technology's opinion and the referee's opinion, because that way you'll have the virtual eye and the natural eye. Because at this point, you could incorporate fan votes. You know, oh, what do the fans think the ball was? Oh, like if you want to if you want to go off technology, that's fine. But I just feel like it's better to have a natural eye, man. I feel like it's better to have that human eye that can catch everything, that can catch where the ball was. Because how do we know that the replay of where the ball is spotted and the measurement of the line to gain technology, how do we know they're going to agree? How do we know that the replay is going to agree with the measurement of the line to gain? Because the replay of the football may have them at the first down. But how are you going to decide where the ball will be placed? Are the referees still going to place the ball down, or are we going to let technology do that? Because the replay may say, oh, he passed the first down, but technology may say, oh, he didn't get there. I don't know, man. I don't know. But then again, they're just starting this in the 2025 season. So, of course, there's going to be a bunch of trial and error with it because it's a newly implemented thing. Just like with the kickoff rule, like a bunch of trial and error, a bunch of getting used to that needs to happen, not only with the NFL fans, but the people in management, because they've been going years with letting the refs measure this, that, and the third. So, yeah, of course it's going to come with some getting used to. There may be some failures that come along the road, but we'll have to see how it goes. Anyway, still to come when we get back, we got the Timberwolves versus the Nuggets, man. We have to talk about it. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Agriculture isn't just what we do, it's who we've always been. At Alcorn State University's College of Agriculture and Applied Sciences, we've always understood that feeding the world takes more than knowledge. It takes heart. Our rigorous programs blend time-honored wisdom with cutting-edge science. Here, you'll join generations of innovators who've always pushed boundaries while keeping their roots firmly planted in tradition. Always growing, always innovating, always Alcorn. Here, every journey is unique, but no one walks alone. At the Alcorn State University School of Business, we don't just teach business, we always empower visionaries who dare to reimagine it. From day one, you'll forge connections and develop the confidence to lead in a rapidly evolving world. Join a legacy of trailblazers who don't just respond to change, they drive it. Always ahead, always empowering, always Alcorn.
And welcome back. We are back. Listen, man. We have to talk about this Timberwolves versus Nuggets game, man. Let's get straight into it. So the Minnesota Timberwolves defeated the Denver Nuggets 140-139 in 2 overtimes. On the Timberwolves side, Anthony Edwards had 34 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. Julius Randle had 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. And on the Nuggets side, Nikola Jokic had 61 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. And Eric Gordon had 30 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Now listen, for those of you who don't know, I am an avid Denver Broncos fan. And I'm in a Denver Broncos group chat. And being that I'm in a group chat with other Denver Broncos fans, that also comes with some of them being Denver Nuggets fans as well. Shout out Denise. Shout out Caden. They were livid. They were livid to see that Jokic put on the type of performance that he had just for Russell Westbrook. Just for Russell Westbrook to blow it. He botched the layup. Now listen. Everyone calm down, okay? Denver, I know you're mad at Russell right now. I know, tensions may be high. But you got to give him some grace, okay? Things like this happen, okay? Russ, I got your back. Things like this happen, okay? They happen all the time. So, and especially in Russell Westbrook's career. But, listen, Calm down. Everything's all right, okay? You just should learn better next time. Maybe somebody else, maybe somebody else should be in position to take the layup or take the 2-point shot. Maybe somebody else could do that, okay? Because having Russell Westbrook out there isn't a bad idea, but Russell has his places. He has his time. He has his days. So I know you're upset. I know, but let's look at the bright side. Look at how good Jokic did. 61 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. You could use games like this to argue with the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander stands that feels like he should win MVP. You could use this again. Like, come on, bro. It was such a good game. And it was against the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves aren't terrible. They're a playoff team. Can they beat you guys in the playoff series? Maybe, maybe, they could, just like last year, they could. They could get there if they want to, but that's the thing, do they want to? But yeah, it was a good game, You could use this as fuel to the fire that Nikola Jokic should win MVP. Now, if you're asking me who should win MVP out of Jokic and Shai Gilgeous, ask me on the last day of the regular season, okay? Ask me that question on the last day of the regular season. When the last day of the regular season ends, then you can ask me that question, and I'll have an answer for you. But right now, I want to see who takes it to the end. I want to see who keeps churning. I want to see who keeps going all the way to the very end, because it's a regular season. It's a regular season award. It is a regular season award, so I need to see from start of regular season to end of regular season, who's going to keep turning, who's going to keep that energy flowing, who's going to keep that energy fired up for both of their teams. Because, you can't just stat pad throughout the beginning of the season. Then when playoffs come, just because you won 60 games, you're going to sit out? That's not what MVPs do. Just ask LeBron. That's not what MVPs do. They fight it out. They do their thing. No matter how hard they have to play, no matter how hard they have to lead, they go out there and they get it done for their team because they're MVP caliber. And I want to see who has more of that in them between Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Nikola Jokic. Until I can see who has more of that in them, I'll make my decision when the last day of regular season is over. Okay? When we come back from break, we got another game to get into. Steph Curry, crazy game. Golden State faces the Memphis Grizzlies. We'll have more on that when we return.
We believe nursing isn't just a major, it's a calling. We're not just teaching skills. We're cultivating trailblazers who transform healthcare. Every breakthrough, every compassionate touch starts with curiosity, courage, and community. At the Alcorn State University School of Nursing, passion fuels innovation. Your journey starts here. Always innovating, always transforming. We've always known that education is the pathway to greater understanding. In our School of Education and Psychology, we believe in the power of human potential, both yours and those you'll serve. You'll join a community that has always championed innovation in human development while finding your own unique path to impact. Because we've always known that teaching isn't just a career, it's a calling. Always educating, always inspiring, always Alcorn.
And welcome back, It's been a good show, man. I'm enjoying this. Are you guys enjoying this? Good. It's good to hear. What do you say in the back? Are you enjoying this? Okay, that's what I thought. I'm sorry. I thought I heard something. Okay, let's get into this last game, man. We got the Golden State Warriors. They defeated the Memphis Grizzlies 134 to 125. Stephen Wardell Curry, 52 points, 12 threes, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. Jimmy Butler, 27 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. On the Grizzlies side, we got Ja Morant, 36 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, and Jaren Jackson Jr., 22 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Man. Warriors fans, I have a question. Let's say You guys don't have Curry. You guys don't have Steph going into the playoffs. All you have is playoff Jimmy. How far do you get? How far does this team go without Steph? We saw what you guys did against us. We're the Miami Heat. If for those of you who don't know who us is, we saw what you guys did against us without Steph. Jimmy's first time playing Miami during his time on the Warriors after leaving the Miami Heat. We saw what you guys did, and we saw how many points he put up. 11. So where would you guys... He's on the team too. Is he all-star caliber? So where would you guys be without Stephen Curry, man? What level would this team be without Steph? Because I know once you guys saw that you were getting Jimmy Butler, oh man, everybody was excited. All the Heat fans were getting clowned. Everybody was saying this, that, and the third. This is still Steph's team. We knew that. And it's going to be Steph's team. Until Jimmy leaves, until Curry leaves, it's going to be Steph's team. All right? And I just want to warn you Warriors fans, just in case there comes a time where Jimmy starts to play like a role player, you need to be prepared when he starts dropping 11, 12, 13-point games, and he's Jimmy Butler, supposedly the second best player that's on the team. You need to be prepared for this, all right? You need to be prepared for this. Now, we haven't seen, we're going to see playoff Jimmy come playoffs when it starts because you guys are going to be in it. So we're going to see if playoff Jimmy is still in him, or is it going to be overshadowed and is Curry going to still have to pull the weight? Because Curry pulled the weight before Jimmy got there. Isn't Jimmy supposed to be there to help Curry out? So why is it that... I'm just saying, Warriors fans, y'all need to watch out, man. Y'all need to watch out. It may not be all it's cracked up to be. And it's so crazy because I went years with defending Jimmy. And now I'm being forced by him to talk like this. It could have been us, Jimmy. It could have been us. But Pat Riley, I understand. Like I always say, that could be a whole nother show. That could be a whole nother segment in itself. That could be 10 minutes right there. But I'm at peace with the whole situation. Everything's fine. We've moved on. We have Andrew Wiggins and Kyle Anderson and Davion Mitchell. Very slept on. I can't wait to see how much he has in his tank because that guy's something to look out for. Khalil Ware, Rookie of the Year. I don't care what nobody says. He's my Rookie of the Year, and he's going to stay my Rookie of the Year until the season ends, until the playoffs end, until the championship finals end. He's going to be my Rookie of the Year until this year is over. Okay? All right? That guy's cold. We like Sar, okay? We like them. But Ware is cold, and he's underrated. They didn't expect it. Nobody was talking about him at all of these. When he got drafted, all these blogs and all these people talking about the rookies that's coming in, he wasn't talked about as much as everybody else. But he's showing out. Why? Because Miami finally got a 7-foot center. Bam not out there playing the 5, and he the same height as LeBron James. He's not doing that no more. We got somebody that's out there that want to play. And he's 7 foot, and he can play the 5, and they can send Bam back to his comfortable position at the 4. Now, about this season, like I said earlier with the NFL rule, everything's trial and error. So we're just going to have to, tee back up in the offseason. I don't see us going that far with this whole play-in thing, whatever. We've been on a little winning streak, whatever. Listen. We're gonna regroup in the offseason, and we're gonna come back stronger. That's what I'm preparing for. I'm not preparing for it. If we make it to the finals, we're probably not gonna make it to the finals. Even if we make it deep into the playoffs, that's fine. But I'm preparing for a good offseason. Maybe sign somebody. I don't know. Who will we go get? We'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. Anyways, it's been a great show, man. Thank you guys always for supporting me. Thank you guys for your continuous viewership. Thank you guys for your continuous support and love on all the social media platforms that I've been on. I see the videos, I see the love. My mom, I see her reposting our videos all the time, and it may not seem like it, but it warms my heart. Okay, it warms my heart to see we have such a big support system. We have such a big fan base, a bigger fan base than we think. People will come up to me around the campus telling me how much they watch the show and telling me how much they enjoy the show, and it warms my heart to hear that. It warms my heart to hear how engaged you guys are. So I want to keep pushing these episodes for you guys, man. We want to keep building bigger and better things for the people that enjoy this and for the people that are on this journey with us. So I'll see you next week, same day, same time. Who knows? We don't talk about the time. As they said in the announcements, to be decided. Love y'all, man. See y'all in the next episode. The final buzzer. Peace.